The Cincinnati Bengals are making a bold move to protect their franchise quarterback Joe Burrow heading into the 2025 NFL season. After a roller coaster couple of years, the Bengals have just signed a familiar name at quarterback, Desmond Ridder, to compete for the backup role and maybe more. Stay tuned, because this signing could have a bigger impact on the Bengals' future than you might think. And before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for all things NFL, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Now, let's break it down. The Bengals have officially signed quarterback Desmond Ridder, a 25-year-old former third-round pick from the 2022 NFL Draft. Ridder brings experience from both the Atlanta Falcons and Las Vegas Raiders, and now he's joining Cincinnati to provide crucial depth behind Joe Burrow. Why is this such an important move? Well, Joe Burrow is one of the elite quarterbacks in the NFL. Last season, Burrow was an absolute machine, playing in all 17 games and leading the entire league with an incredible 4,918 passing yards and 43 touchdowns. Those numbers put him right at the top of the game. But here's the thing. Burrow's durability has been a concern. In 2023, he missed 7 games with a wrist injury. That's a big chunk of time to be without your star QB, especially for a team with playoff aspirations like Cincinnati. So the Bengals needed a solid insurance policy, someone who could step in if Burrow went down again. That's where Ridder comes in. Let's talk about Ridder. He's played 19 games in the NFL so far, starting 17 of them, mostly with the Falcons after they drafted him. Over those games, he averaged 186.5 passing yards per contest and threw 14 touchdowns against 12 interceptions. That's not superstar-level production, but it's enough to suggest he can manage an NFL offense and keep the team competitive if needed. What makes Ridder stand out is his dual-threat ability. He's not just a pocket passer. He can run the ball too. In his time with Atlanta, Ridder rushed for 5 touchdowns, showing he can create plays on the ground when things break down. That kind of mobility adds a dynamic element to any offense and gives a backup quarterback a better chance to extend drives and avoid disaster. Ridder's journey hasn't been straightforward. After his time with the Falcons, he was traded to the Arizona Cardinals in March 2024. However, he never played a game for Arizona. The Cardinals waived him before the season and placed him on their practice squad in August. Later that year, the Raiders signed Ridder in October. He appeared in 6 games, starting once, and totaled 458 passing yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. His numbers weren't eye-popping, but he gained valuable experience in a backup role on a team navigating its own challenges. Now, as a member of the Bengals, Ridder joins a quarterback room that already includes Jake Browning and Peyton Thorne. Both are young players with potential, but neither has proven to be a long-term answer as a backup behind a star like Burrow. Ridder's addition adds another layer of competition and experience, which is key for the Bengals as they try to stay competitive in a tough AFC. The Bengals missed the playoffs last year for the 2nd consecutive season, finishing with a 9-8 record. That start was rough. They opened the season 0-3, which ultimately cost them a chance to push deeper into the postseason. It wasn't just a tough season on the field for Burrow. Off the field, he faced serious personal challenges, including having his home burglarized during the year. Despite all the adversity, Burrow remained a leader and the driving force behind the team's offense. Alongside Burrow, wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase continues to be one of the most explosive playmakers in the league. The duo is still at the heart of Cincinnati's offensive identity, and their success will be critical if the Bengals want to return to the playoffs and eventually contend for a championship again. The Bengals' season opener is set for Week 1 against their divisional rival, the Cleveland Browns. It's a matchup that always carries extra intensity and could set the tone for Cincinnati's 2025 campaign. The addition of Desmond Ridder isn't just about having a backup. It's about preparing for any scenario. If Burrow stays healthy, Ridder can learn and develop behind one of the best in the game. But if Burrow gets injured again, Ridder will be called upon to lead the offense. For the Bengals, this signing shows a commitment to depth and competition at the most important position on the field. Joe Burrow's status as the franchise quarterback is unquestioned, but the NFL is unpredictable, and having a reliable backup like Ridder could make all the difference in a long season. So, Bengals fans, what do you think about the Desmond Ridder signing? Is he the answer at backup QB? Could he push Burrow or even compete for starts down the road? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more NFL updates, and share this video with your fellow football fans. Thanks for watching, and here's to an exciting 2025 NFL season with the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go!